Hello everybody and welcome back, or if you're new here, hello, I'm very glad to see you. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already and ring that bell, because if you want to be updated about best niche indie and designer perfumes, my channel is the perfect place. So with that being said, in today's video I will share with you my most favorite rose-centered perfume. And I know the idea of choosing just one favorite rose is crazy because there are so many different rose perfumes out there and I have a lot of them. I have a perfect rose for rainy weather, perfect rose for summer, for winter, but the point of this video is to pick just one universal rose, and I have one finally. I found it and it's just amazing. But I would love to know what is your most favorite rose. Please share it with all of us in the comments. I'm excited to chat with you, and if you want to learn about my favorite rose, then just keep on watching. And I decided to share with you my favorites inside of each genre, and I started with a rose just because this is the queen of all flowers, and I have a feeling there are hundreds and hundreds of rosy fragrances out there, but my favorite one is of course from an indie brand that is from Sweden, and it is called Linda Landenberg, and here is a trembling rose. You guys, first of all, this is the best perfume box I've ever seen. It is so adorable. I really love this design, and the inside of the box is red, and I really love that too. So what is so special about a trembling rose? Well, first of all, it doesn't smell of one particular rose, and that is because Linda used different roses in here. So we have Rose Absolute Centifolia from Grass, Rose Damascena Absolute from Bulgaria, and Rose Damascena Absolute from Turkey. So three different roses from three different origins. And when you smell this perfume, it's like smelling a rose bouquet. One rose in there is fresh, another one is sweet, and the third one is crystalline clean. And their petals are powdery, but the scent is so juicy and aromatic. And there is a fruity twist in there that comes from black currant, and I really love it in there because it just adds dimension, and carnation, which is similar to rose, but it is spicier, works like a blender between all the different roses. And that's why this perfume has body, it is dimensional, it has beautiful structure, and in the opening it is fresh, and then there is just the right amount of sweetness in there, and in the dry down it's even slightly powdery and oily because we have very sophisticated sandalwood in there. So overall impression is fantastic because this perfume is so comforting, it smells so kind, and it lifts you up to the sky, and it is so easygoing. That's why I love to wear it every day, anywhere, anytime, and I've already used so much, it's crazy because I'm reaching out for it every day. People compliment me on the way I smell just because it is so satisfying to smell this perfume. And there are different facets of rose in there, and it's addictive, just like a real gorgeous fresh rose. This perfume is authentic, but at the same time it is perfumey, and this 50 ml bottle retails for the price of 99 euros, and you can definitely order samples of all 4 perfumes inside of Linda Landenberg Parfums line from her official website. The link to it you'll find in the description box down below. And I have another perfume from her collection that is called Lavender and Wool, and those of you who have already seen my videos about cozy perfumes and best chocolatey perfumes are familiar with this fragrance of bitter hot chocolate with lavender. Very cozy, very intense. And there are 2 other fragrances that are on my wish list, and I really want Linda to expand her range because she has been into perfume industry for many years, and she created this absolutely amazing perfume line. And if you have never heard about it, you definitely need to sample it. And I recommend a trembling rose to all rose lovers out there because it should be tried out. It is fantastic. It is just me in a perfume. It's a reflection of my rose personality in a fragrance, and I'm obsessed with it. Best rose, and it's fantastic that when you find number one, it's so clear that it is your number one. So I'm excited to learn more about your number one roses, and I really want to know which next favorite you want to see from me next. I'm thinking about best white mask, but I'm open for all suggestions and recommendations. And if you have any experience with the Linda Landenberg perfumes, please share it with all of us in the comments. I love to chat with you. And if you have any questions about rosy perfumes, about Linda Landenberg, about a trembling rose that I'm obsessed with, it is unisex, by the way. I find it leans more towards feminine side, but a man can pull it off, and I just love that it's fresh and juicy, fun and aristocratic. And I mean, like, everybody who smelled it was literally so impressed by it. But the first time I smelled it was in 2017, and it was okay, but 2 months ago I found a sample and I fell in love with it, and it was so obvious to me that this is the best rose ever. For me personally. With that being said, that completes this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Leave me a comment down below and stay tuned. Smell good. We'll see each other next one really soon. Bye guys.